Again, he hits it. Ellis is hit. Hodges, who had that big 25-point performance in the first round, finishes off with a 2-point ball. Again, he hits it. Ellis, with his last few seconds, needs to get a couple in quickly, and that's going to take care of it. And it looks as though, yes, it is. It's
he didn't make it to the middle, to the top of the key.
Against Larry Bird with 14 points. He got 6 in the second shoot-off. They had tied in the first one. So Larry Bird going up against Craig Hodges in the final of the 3-point shootout. The results after the second round: Bird against Hodges, Ellis and Tucker eliminated. Should be very exciting final. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Larry Bird about to ice him.
Hodges with the legs, Bill, looked like he's getting a little weary.
Yeah, he's coming up short, Rick, because I think the
legs got 3.
The jump shooting that many times brings you up short.
You got 5 now.
Craig Hodges from the Milwaukee Bucks, struggling just a bit. Little flat, Bill.
Big flat. What are you talking about?
No legs for the little guy.
Only got 6 of them.
2 racks to go for Craig Hodges. Uh-oh, a little problem with the ball rack. Ball boys come in to help him out. Finally gets a chance to get off that 2-point shot.
I think he had 9 now.
Craig Hodges having difficulty
That's 10,
here in the final.
11, okay. Thought everybody heat up. 13, he didn't beat his last score. Last time he had 14. And look, this time he had 12.
Hodges comes up with only 12 points in the final round. Boy, I bet he would like to have the first round over again, Bill, with those 25. And now Larry Bird. And look at
right, all he got to do is take his time.
Looks like he's found the mark, Bill.
It's over with. It's over. It's over. It's over.
He is smoking.
Man, stop the madness. Wow, I was about to say he made 9 before he missed it.
Larry Bird on his way to victory here in the long-distance shootout. Oh,
Bank, looking like me out there. Hello, I'm glad.
And if anybody needs $10,000, I'm sure it's Larry Bird.
He just smoked him.
Our winner here.
He had to have like 25.
Point long-distance shootout.
22.
Larry Bird with 22 points, his best effort of the afternoon.
He doubled his shit. Damn near doubled his shit.
Hand for Larry Bird.
Man, Larry really was strapped in 1987.
Strong.
Bird had 18 points in the semis. Danny Ainge had 8.
Cooper had 10.
So Cooper has 10.
16.
So it'll be Detlef Schrempf and Larry Bird. Schrempf had 16, Cooper had 10. Schrempf and Bird for the championship and $12,500 when we return.
12,500. Yeah, I'd have been out there hitting them all shots like that. I would have taken my time.
What you were looking at, these two are
sizing up.
Coin toss to determine who will shoot first.
Hello, follow all the way through every trip.
Now let's watch his form. You see Detlef Schrempf using his legs well, but he is more, again, of a jump
just
shooter.
Like
Be
that.
interested to see how his legs hold up going into this third round of competition. That could very well be the difference in who comes out as the champion. Larry Bird, with that little jump of his, he doesn't expend a lot of energy, and I really think is going to win this competition, because I would assume that he'll get somewhere between 16 and 18 points again on this this go-round.
So we have Schrempf. If you mispronounce it a little bit and call it shrimp, and Bird, we kind of a fish and foul. Am I sorry? I said that.
His career high was 36 out there.
Well, there was a coin toss. Larry Bird won, and he elected to go first. I guess he figures he wants to get some points.
Drop in the comments what it said.
1 minute, a total of 30 points available. There are 25 balls to shoot. Brown one's worth 1, red, white, and blue ball worth 2. There's Bird. Let's count him as he goes. That's 2, 3.
Hold on, my dog ain't even take off his jacket.
5. And that's 7 points.
Detlef Schrempf is lost right now. He's finished, Bob. He can't win this competition.
That was 8 in a row before Bird missed 2. Well, now he's missed about 4
Yeah,
in a
but I
row
say
before
top of
he
the
hits
key.
again.
Get a little janky.
Well, that two-pointer helps him a lot, but he put tremendous pressure on Detlef Shrimp sitting there watching him hit those first shots of his. He needs to hit a couple of more hoops, however, because Shrimp could still come back, but I still believe that...
Yeah, what you gonna do, Bird? Gotta hit these.
Bird has 14
there we
points
go.
now. That'll be 15. 16. And this one's a big one.
Ooh.
Bird finishes with 16 unofficially.
And now you see Larry Bird after he missed that last one. He was unhappy. I thought
Bird sorry at himself.
16 to 18. He came on the low end. He may have opened the door with that bad run that he had
yeah,
in the middle.
He did that bad run in the middle.
The players are having difficulty with the shot from the middle of the court.
Unofficially, Bird has 16 points. That was just our count here. We'll get the official in a moment as we take a look at Larry Bird. Started off a house of fire.
Yes, he did. But again, look at the rhythm that he has. Shoots it, little turn, little move, not a lot of exaggeration in the upper body. Gets the ball to his hands quickly, the good concentration, the good follow-through, and the 2 points on that advantage ball.
And the official is 16 for Larry Bird. So Detlef Shrimp for $12,500. And the honor of the
Dallas Mavericks.
Well, $5,000 difference between first and second.
All right, here's Shrimp.
Their logo was a hat.
Maximum total to be 30. He has 1 minute.
If he hits this one, he has a chance. That's
only 1 point in the first rack.
Ooh.
The pressure on Bird's strategy of going first may have helped. That's only the second point of the entire shooting. He's his Shrimp. You can tell by looking at him that he's
gotta catch up here. He don't catch up here, though.
He knew that he could really put pressure on the young player by getting off the start. He wanted to not have to sit and watch Shrimp. And Shrimp got hot.
I ain't rooting for nobody. I just like competition, man. I want it to be intense.
But he has 8. Got to get a hot streak here. 9. Needs this one.
That's 11. Needs
5
more points to tie.
Over with.
Has 11.
Oh, hold on.
At the end of the minute, that's 12.
Hold on.
13, it's going to be close. 14.
He makes this a tie.
He needs this one. No! Larry Bird will win it on the miss of the 2-point ball at the end.
Hey.
Look at Larry
Bird was salty, too.
I'll tell you, the Bird
he was disappointed in himself.
Fingernails at the end.
He gonna smile this one and take this one.
Defends his championship.
Everybody take their W.
Bob, they blew it in the first round. Here you see Shrimp. He needed every one of these to tie. That's for 13. This one is for 14. Bird has 16.
He knew what he was doing. He was putting that elevation on there.
The Shrimp. It looks like it's right on line and a hair short. Just caught the front inside of the rim on the right side and kicked out.
Larry Bird, the riverboat gambler. You could also see him in a pool hall. He could probably win no matter what the score is. He just knows how to get the big W. Larry Bird,
I told you,
the 1987
he's going to take
champion.
that W.
Presentation of the trophy and the check for $12,500 to the 1987 champion Larry Bird at the center of the court.
MVP,
see some of the
3-point competitions
out there
and championships,
Adrian DeGroot
Eastern
of the NBA,
Conference Finals.
on the left side there. He'll be presenting
oh
the
my God.
$12,500
and just
check.
all the other trophies he probably got just on the court for him playing basketball coming up.
American Airlines, Sheraton, the sponsors, officials from those two companies are out there to make the presentation to Larry Bird. He won $10,000 last year and $12,500 this year. Let me explain the coin toss here. They'll toss the coin, and the winner of the coin toss can elect to shoot first or second. The loser will then have his choice of baskets.
It's like Dale won the toss, Bob, and just deciding what he wants to do. He's saying, I will receive.
Dale Ellis won the toss, and he can choose to go first, and he has said
I wonder if he related to Monte Ellis.
Bird chose the end opposite to the direction they are walking for his shooting.
Well, he's been wearing this end out. So
we'll be back in a moment for the finals. Dale Ellis, we are not going to go away. Dale Ellis is going to shoot
that could be Monte Ellis' dad.
25 balls, a maximum of 30 points. The winner with $12,500. Second place, $7,500.
This first rack is probably the most crucial for Ellis. If he can get a good rhythm going, he'll have a chance.
Hold on.
Well, he's got it going, like you said, Steve, 4 in a row. And, you know, I might mention here, he may have launched that first ball before the siren sounded, and we'll make sure to see if that, in fact, is an official point.
Ellis is a player that, you know, can feel a little bit of pressure, but he's got some good results.
Hey, my dog that's talking about making sure that point official is definitely a hater.
Now we have 30 seconds remaining.
My man Dale came out on fire, and it was just too unbelievable.
11 with the 2-point ball.
Let's see if he even gets all the balls up this time. He has yet to do that.
He's still hating on him.
Well, this rack has hurt him, Steve.
Got a big ball there. Now he's got to really go with some speed and accuracy from the corner.
10 seconds left. 14 points for Ellis. He gets them all off. Unofficially, Ellis with 15. But we're going to
unofficially, my dog is hating something serious.
And Larry Bird.
I wonder, can they hear the announcer like over the microphone? That'd be in my head. Like, I'd be salty if dude was saying that stuff while I was shooting.
There you see Dale firing away. He got off to a terrific start, like you said, Steve, and I thought that that would get him going. However, even though he shot well on the second rack, the third and fourth racks were really his downfall. He was only able to drop that one brown ball and one 2-point shot in on those 2 racks, and that could prove to be very costly going up against the defending
champion. Oh, it definitely is.
You know how Bird is. He feels that when the money...
You got to drop at least 20.
Than himself.
Yeah, watched him. He lined all those balls up to be in the perfect position on that first rack. I'm surprised he didn't do it on all of them.
He has 60 seconds, 25 balls. He has to beat 15 points. A slow start.
But he warms up as he gets going.
3 points out of the first rack.
My dude definitely a fan. If you can tell the difference in the tone of his voice.
Well, he's all over the place in this rack. Usually he comes back with that big money ball and keeps him close.
He's hit both the money balls, both the 2-point balls.
It's like he's over-adjusting. He's come up short, and then he's all of a sudden throws it a little bit long. He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going for himself.
He does not. At 25 seconds remaining, he has only 7, has to beat 15.
That's 8.
This three heated up. He had to heat up right here.
And 10. 11 as we're counting.
I knew it.
13.
Huge rack that time for Bird.
Ooh.
He's still got to drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money.
Yo!
Larry Bird!
Put the icing on the cake with the money ball. Hey, I know Dale Ellis back here.
Chicago Stadium.
Wow. One shot made the difference. And Larry Bird shot it with confidence. If y'all don't know this, remember, when he shot, he kept his hand up in the air like that, and he dropped.
He was all over the place, as Steve pointed out, in the first 3 racks, and when it came down to the money time, this is what the man responded to. He needed to make a couple down the stretch. He needed to make the last 3 to win, and he's down to the last 3. There's 1. Now he's tied. And now,
told you, he left his hand in the air. I told you.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for that check in the winner's circle. Bird came through with the big shot.
That was definitely a big shot. All right, we're going to come back shot, Bird.
And have the trophy presentation and an interview with
Has
Larry
won
Bird.
All 3 long-distance shootouts.
All 3 of the long-distance shootout. They're going to handicap this guy next year. We'll be right back to Chicago.
So I guess he won all 3 when they first started or something? I don't know.
Thank you very much, Bob. I guess there was no surprise, but the dramatic way in which you won it this 3rd time is amazing. What were you thinking after the terrible start on that final round?
Well, I just worried about getting the 2-point balls down after I missed the shots, but you know, I knew he just had 15 points, and I still had plenty of time. Once I got to the top of the key, I knew I had to make some shots.
Those first 2 racks, the ball was all over the place. How did you get your rhythm back?
Well, you have to concentrate a little bit more and take your time. Minute's a long time to get up 25 shots, so I just took my time and was just hoping that someone
guys just mad genius.
With names like Al Capone and John Dillinger, Chicago's had some memorable shootouts. Maybe not calculated it, but nobody
he was calm.
You really
calculated it. And
well, it's a lot of fun, you know. The guys come out, and it's a little bit harder than it looks. I got out there, and I knew I had to beat 15 points. I just took my time and made some shots at the end, and everything worked out.
Here, I told you, hey man, it's your boy DtaeNoDinero, man. I'll be on point every time. Hey, you ain't like the video, silly butt. I don't know why I stayed here so long. I thought he was liking the video. My bad. Peace. Be out.